So, brother, I think my biggest thing is the attention to detail is, I think, what separates me from a lot of restaurants.
Here we go, ribeye, seat 3, New York strip, seat 4. Add crab, there we go.
I came with some of the things that I thought that I learned from mom and dad, because that's where it all started for me. You know, the passion for food and the desire.
Y'all doing good? Well, we got a little who that shrimp going on here. I like that, man.
We're all about making New Orleans food culture a lot better and the service center a lot better. I mean, we're the Mecca. I think we're the best food city in the world. Just every part of the city is different because the culture's different. Everything in every part of town. We got a little parishes that we're here, and I just think that the culture and what we have to give, the food that we have to give here. You know, New Orleans is a lot about. It's a city that doesn't sleep, but we're not just known for partying. We're known for our culture as well and our food as well. And what I saw was after Katrina, I get emotional when I still talk about Katrina, but I just saw how people came together and how everybody was one. Why does it take a disaster for everybody to be together? And we did a lot of serving food for, I was feeding maybe 3,000 people a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And they were thanking me, from Catholic Charities to Habitat for Humanity. They were sending all these volunteers to us to help us gut houses and just get back on our feet. And they're thanking me. And I'm like, you guys are the reason why the city may come back. So I'm sorry, it's, I do it all the time, I can't help it. Oh, you know, just growing up here, every time I went to a different city and I've lived at different parts for certain times, I just always want to come back home. It's just the love that the city gives us.
How's it going, guys? Y'all doing all right?
The restaurant business is going to be like a competition now. Everybody's opening restaurants and doing it, and they're all trying to be better than the next guy. And that's one thing I instill with my staff is like, hey, listen, we can't rest on what we did last year or this year. Every day's a new day.
Hey, look, put 3 on, put 1 on the side, be perfect.
The guys in the kitchen, when you're making a Caesar salad, for example, you might have made 1,000 of them since you've been here, but that guest at the table, it might be the first time they've tasted that Caesar. So make sure that everyone you show a lot of love to. It's something from Emeril called the food of love. It's like when you're making a dish, make love to that dish. Sounds funny, but just be there in passion, be in there, make that dish so when it comes out, it's like it's the first one you ever made. Good job. My daughter was little at the time. She's 17 years old now, but she was 6. She was going around making creme brulees at the table. My son was in the kitchen. Eventually, my mom started working the door for us when we got busier. Then my dad wanted a bartender, so the whole family was there, and we built this restaurant.
Uncle Paul.
How you doing?
Good to see you. How are we doing for lunch
we're
today?
Doing great. Big day.
Yeah.
This restaurant, seafood and burgers, without Mr. John's, none of this would happen. The assumption was Mr. John was my dad, and I'm leaving my dad to do my own thing. I decided to put my name on it, then of course everybody didn't realize that, talk to people that Desi Vega is actually a person, it's not just a name. People come in, oh, you know it's good, but your dad still got you beat. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you know, how you taught mom and dad? I mean, come on, they taught me everything I know. You know, each restaurant has its own identity, which is really cool. And we didn't even set out to recreate that, it just happened. Everybody's been asking me to come to Metairie for a long time. So we finally found the right location.
We have 160 on the books with a bunch of VIPs.
Really? My mom and dad had a restaurant that was steamed seafood with lobsters, king crab, Dungeness crab. And I wanted to create that with steaks. So I would have my same steaks that I have at both of these restaurants, but what's turned into now is Desi Vega Seafood. It's turned into Desi Vega Steakhouse as well. We specialize in seafood. That's what we do. You know, it's just, we want to create an experience for you when you come here. It's not just you coming to dinner. We're coming to give you an experience.